The World Health Organization says the Earth is in, quote, uncharted territory with the new coronavirus.
6 patients with the virus have died in Washington state. There are more than 90 cases confirmed in at least 14 states, but health officials say there is no need to panic right now.
With early aggressive measures, countries can stop transmission and save lives.
Those measures include washing your hands often, avoid people who are sick or who have traveled to areas where the virus is widespread. Mayor of San Antonio has declared a public health emergency related to the coronavirus.
And that's after the Centers for Disease Control inadvertently released a patient from quarantine too early. And now Texas state officials are calling on the CDC to improve their protocols. KXAN'S Tahera Rahman joining us live from San Antonio. She has more on how the city is monitoring patients and what they are asking of federal officials right now. Tahera?
Robert, Cindy, I'm in front of North Star Mall. Now, this is one of 2 places we know the patient went after being released. Health officials say she was here Saturday night between 5:30 and 7:30. Now, health officials and spokespeople say that they were working to disinfect the mall and sanitize it. And the mall was operating normally most of the day. Late afternoon, they say they decided to close out of an abundance of caution. Now, San Antonio's mayor and the Texas governor are both calling this patient's release a mistake, and now they want to see some changes.
We simply cannot have a screw up like this from our federal partners.
San Antonio's mayor doesn't mince words aimed at the U.S. Centers for Disease Control. The agency released a patient previously diagnosed with COVID-19 after they say the woman tested negative for the virus twice. Mayor Ron Nirenberg says that protocol needs to be reevaluated.
While the CDC is encouraging everyone to wash their hands and prevent the spread of the virus as we would during this season, I would encourage the federal administration to not wash its hands of the responsibility to protect the public.
Governor Greg Abbott agrees, saying the woman should never have been released, putting others at risk.
What happened in San Antonio and what the CDC did is completely unacceptable. It appears to be a case of negligence.
Now, Texas officials want the threshold for releasing patients to change from 2 negative tests to 3. They also want the tests done 48 hours apart instead of 24 hours.
What the CDC must do is they must improve their protocols, and they must be absolutely certain that before they allow anybody to be released from any location in San Antonio, that they can assure the public that whoever they are releasing does not have the coronavirus.
Now, San Antonio's mayor announced that public health emergency in an attempt to ensure that the CDC doesn't release other patients. There are 122 patients that were scheduled to be discharged today. Now, as of 3 p.m., the CDC had not confirmed to the mayor whether or not they would hold those patients. The CDC says right now the risk of exposure is very low. Now, I did speak this morning with some employees here at North Star Mall. I'll have a response from them coming up at 6. For now, live in San Antonio, Tahera Rahman, KXAN News.
Sarah, thank you. Evacuees from the Diamond Princess cruise ship who were quarantined at Travis Air Force Base in California have been released. The CDC said as many as 140 people who have been under quarantine for the coronavirus no longer pose a threat to the community and are allowed to go home. They were bused to airports in Sacramento and San Francisco.